Welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into the world of wheat pennies, one of the most iconic and collectible coins in US history. We'll be taking a look at the top 7 most valuable wheat pennies in today's market. These are the ones that can potentially earn you big bucks, so make sure you're paying attention. Let's get started. First up, the 1926 wheat penny without a mint mark. It's a rare gem, and it's highly sought after by collectors today. So, let's break down why this coin is so special and the big value it holds in today's market. This right here is the 1926 wheat penny. If you've been collecting coins for a while, you'll know that the wheat penny series, which was minted from 1909 to 1958, holds a special place in numismatic history. The coin features a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 ears of wheat on the reverse, hence the name wheat penny. But what makes the 1926 edition stand out? Let's take a closer look at this coin. The 1926 wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, and like most coins of this era, it does not have a mint mark. It has a simple yet elegant design, with Lincoln's bust facing right, which is a well-known and widely recognized image. The reverse shows the 2 stalks of wheat, which is a classic feature of this series. But when we talk about rarity, condition matters, and in this case, the condition of the coin is what elevates its value. Now, this particular coin is in what's known as very good condition. What does that mean? Well, in the world of coin grading, very good refers to a coin that has noticeable wear, but the key features, like Lincoln's profile and the wheat stalks, are still visible. You can tell that this coin has been through some circulation, but it hasn't lost too much of its design. There might be some scratches or small dents, but the coin still holds its historical integrity. So, why is the 1926 wheat penny without a mint mark so rare and valuable today? Well, even though it was produced in fairly high numbers, it's still one of those coins that has become increasingly harder to find in good condition. Over the years, many of these pennies were circulated and worn down. The fact that this coin remains intact, even in a very good condition, makes it a rare find. For coin collectors, it's not just about the minting year, it's about condition, rarity, and demand. And this 1926 penny checks all those boxes. Now, let's talk money. How much can you expect this coin to be worth today? In very good condition, a 1926 wheat penny without a mint mark can easily be valued between $450,000. However, if it were in better condition, say fine or extra fine, the value could rise significantly, anywhere from $621,000 or more, depending on the specific market. The rarity of this coin, combined with the condition, really drives its value. Here's a tip for you collectors. While this coin is a rare find in very good condition, if you happen to come across a 1926 wheat penny in fine or extra fine condition, you could be looking at a much higher price tag. And if you stumble upon a 1926D or 1926S mint mark, even more so. But regardless of the condition, this is still a coin worth keeping an eye out for. So, there you have it. The 1926 wheat penny without a mint mark is a rare coin that is highly valued in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's one of those coins that should definitely be on your radar. And if you've got one of these in your collection, take good care of it. Remember, the value of a coin can fluctuate, but rarity and condition always play a huge role. Next up, the 1943 steel wheat penny. This rare coin is not only special because of its history, but it's also making waves in today's market with its big value. Let's talk about why the 1943 steel wheat penny without a mint mark could be a game changer for collectors, and why it's worth so much today. Stick around, because this one's got a lot of value packed into its tiny frame. Before we get into the current value, let's take a step back and talk about the history of this fascinating coin. During 1943, the US government made a huge change in the penny's composition due to a critical shortage of copper during World War II. In an effort to conserve copper for military use, the US Mint switched the penny's metal from the usual copper to steel, with a zinc coating to prevent rust. This led to the creation of the 1943 steel wheat penny, the only year in US history that pennies were made from steel. Now, normally these steel pennies were minted with a P, D, or S mint mark, denoting which mint facility produced them. But there's something really special about a 1943 steel wheat penny without any mint mark. So, what makes this coin stand out? The 1943 steel wheat penny is already rare, but the real kicker is the coin's condition. This particular penny, the one with no mint mark, was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and it is among the most sought-after varieties. What makes it even rarer and more valuable today is its color shade condition. Most 1943 steel pennies have a dull, grayish, or even rusty appearance due to the steel composition, which didn't hold up as well as copper. However, in the case of a coin in color shade condition, you're likely looking at one that has maintained its original look remarkably well, even with that metallic shine. A well-preserved example can appear almost as pristine as when it was first minted, and this is what pushes the value up dramatically. So what makes this coin so valuable? Well, first off, because of the historical significance and rarity of the steel composition, many of these pennies have either been lost, damaged, or worn down to the point where they're barely recognizable. But if you can find one in high grade, like the color shade condition we're talking about here, collectors absolutely go wild for them. In today's market, the value of a 1943 steel wheat penny without a mint mark can range from several $100s to over $1,000 depending on its condition, with uncirculated or near uncirculated specimens fetching top dollar. Let's take a look at what this coin has been fetching at recent auctions. In 2024, a 1943 steel wheat penny without a mint mark in fine to extra fine condition sold for about $800,000. But for those pristine, uncirculated examples, prices have been soaring. Just last year, an uncirculated example was sold for over $1 million at a major auction. And some experts are predicting that price will continue to climb, especially as more collectors start to recognize the value of these unique pieces. These prices may vary depending on the specific condition, but one thing's for sure, if you find one of these rare 1943 steel wheat pennies in great condition, you're sitting on a treasure. And with the current demand for historical and rare coins, especially from WREHM, this could be one of the most valuable pieces in your collection. Now, let's talk about what you should look for if you're out there hunting for one of these rare coins. First and foremost, pay attention to the condition of the coin. Look for one that has preserved its original shine without significant wear or corrosion. Since these coins were made from steel, they're susceptible to rust, so finding one that's free from rust and has maintained its original look is key. Also, when evaluating the color shade, make sure it's more than just a simple gray tone. If it's still got that strong, clean appearance, it'll carry a much higher premium. Alright, so there you have it, the 1943 steel wheat penny without a mint mark in color shade condition is one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in today's market. Whether you're a collector looking to add this rare piece to your collection, or someone who's recently come across one in your change jar, now you know exactly why it's worth so much. Next up, the wheat penny 1 cent from 1946 without a mint mark. If you're a coin collector or someone looking to start investing in rare coins, you'll want to pay close attention to this one. It's in excellent condition, and it's a rare find in today's market, with a value that has seen some impressive increases over the years. Let's dive right into the details of the 1946 wheat penny, why it's so rare, and how much it's worth today. First, a little background. The wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was minted from 1909 to 1958. This particular coin, from 1958, falls right after World War II, a time when the US economy was transitioning and rebuilding. The wheat design, featuring 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse side, was one of the most iconic designs of the 20th century. Now, the 1946 wheat penny doesn't feature a mint mark, meaning it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While most years of the wheat penny come with a mint mark, the absence of one on this coin is something collectors find particularly interesting. Now let's talk about condition. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded based on their physical state, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. This 1946 wheat penny is in excellent condition, meaning it shows little wear, with the original design features still sharp and visible. If you're familiar with coin grading, this would likely fall under the AU or EF extremely fine grade. Look at those fine details. The wheat stalks, the Lincoln portrait, everything looks nearly untouched. Coins in this condition are far more sought after than those in lower grades, where details like the wheat stalks or Lincoln's features might be worn down from years of circulation. Why is this coin so rare? Well, first of all, the 1946 wheat penny in excellent condition is hard to come by. Most of the pennies from this year were in circulation for a long time, which means many of them have suffered significant wear and tear, so finding one in excellent or better condition is a true gem. Additionally, the market for rare coins has only grown over the years, especially as new generations of collectors continue to emerge. The 1946 wheat penny, especially without the mint mark, has seen a surge in interest. And because there's a limited number of these coins still in great condition, they've become much more valuable. So, how much is this 1946 wheat penny worth today in excellent condition? Well, as of now, the value can range between $500,000 depending on the specific grade, but don't be surprised if you find some that can go even higher in an auction or private sale. Coins with more rare qualities, like unusual errors or a particularly high grade, can fetch even higher prices. Now, if you were to find this coin in mint state, meaning it's virtually flawless and looks as if it just came out of the mint, you could be looking at a value upwards of $700,000 or even more. Of course, the final price is always determined by factors like demand, rarity, and the specific condition of the coin, but don't be surprised if it turns into a major investment piece over time. Alright, if you're out there hunting for rare coins, how do you spot a 1946 wheat penny without a mint mark? First, check the date on the obverse side. The absence of a mint mark means this was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is the only mint that did not use a mint mark during that year. Now keep in mind, it's not just the absence of a mint mark that makes this coin special. Look for the quality of the strike. In excellent condition, you should be able to see clear lines in the wheat stalks and sharp features in the Lincoln portrait. Welcome back. Today we're diving deep. Check the edges for any signs. Check the edges for any signs of wear. If it's really been well preserved, you'll notice that the original sheen is still visible and the overall luster of the coin is fantastic. Coins like this don't just show up every day, so it's worth your time to really inspect any 1946 pennies you come across. If you're thinking about investing in rare coins, the 1946 wheat penny is a great example of why it's important to focus on quality. Over the years, coins in excellent or mint condition have appreciated in value, and the trend shows no signs of slowing down. Whether you're looking to add it to your collection or make it part of a larger investment strategy, the 1946 wheat penny offers both beauty and value. Always remember to properly store your rare coins to maintain their condition and increase their long-term worth. That wraps up our video on the 1946 wheat penny without mint mark in excellent condition. If you have one of these in your collection, it's definitely a coin you'll want to hold on to, because its value is likely to keep growing. Next up, the 1952D wheat penny. This little 1-cent coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but when it comes to rare coin collecting, it packs a punch with its big market value, especially when it's in black color shade condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting into the hobby, the 1952D wheat penny is one that you should definitely keep an eye out for. But what makes this coin so special? Let's take a quick look back in time. The wheat penny was minted from 1909 to 1958, and in 1952, the US Mint produced over 1 billion of these coins. That might sound like a lot, but when you dig deeper, you'll find that not all of them have stood the test of time. The 1952D wheat penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark. Most of these coins were mass-produced and circulated widely, making them relatively common today in average conditions. However, coins like this one, those with a rare black shade condition, are much harder to find. So, what exactly do we mean by black color shade condition? When we talk about this specific shade, we're referring to the unique appearance caused by a combination of environmental factors, oxidation, and age. This coin has developed a darkened, almost black patina on the surface that makes it stand out from the typical reddish-brown shade that most wheat pennies show after decades of circulation. While not a condition every coin in this year group exhibits, this color change, when found, adds character and mystery to the coin, making it far rarer and more valuable. Coins in this condition can look almost like a piece of history, adding another layer of intrigue for collectors. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. The market value. A 1952D wheat penny in average circulated condition is worth $100,000. However, when you find one in black color shade condition, things change dramatically. Currently, a 1952D wheat penny in black shade condition can be worth anywhere between $300,000, depending on the exact level of wear and how the black patina affects its overall appeal. But here's the thing, finding one in this condition is not easy. Coins like this are a rare find, and their value can skyrocket in the right market. In some cases, especially when authenticated by a professional grading service, these rare pennies have fetched thousands of dollars at auction. If you've got one of these beauties in your collection, you could be holding onto a significant asset. So, how can you tell if your 1952D wheat penny is a rare find? First, look for that blackened color that signifies the coin's aged patina. This is the first giveaway that your coin might be special. Next, check for the condition of the coin's details. The wheat stalks, Lincoln's profile, and the mint mark should still be visible even if the surface color has darkened. Make sure to examine the coin carefully for any wear or damage. The more well-preserved the details are, the more valuable the coin could be. Also, having it authenticated by a professional is always a good idea to ensure you're getting the best possible price if you decide to sell. The 1952D wheat penny in black shade condition is valuable because it's a rare find. The black patina is not something that happens to every coin. The right conditions, like exposure to certain elements, age, and even the way the coin was stored, create this unique appearance. And for collectors, this means it's just a coin. It's a piece of history. It's a connection to the past with an unmistakable look that no ordinary coin can replicate. To wrap things up, the 1952D wheat penny in black shade condition is one of the rarest and most fascinating finds for coin collectors today. Whether you plan to hold onto it as part of your collection or sell it for a profit, it's clear that this coin's market value is only going to continue to grow as more collectors catch on to its rarity and significance. Next up, the 1946 wheat penny, but this isn't just any ordinary wheat penny. Today, we're talking about the 1946 without a mint mark in red color shade condition. And let me tell you, this rare coin could be worth a whole lot more than you think. If you're a collector, or even just someone curious about rare coins and their value in today's market, stick around. We're going to take a deep dive into the details of this coin, its history, and why it could be the perfect addition to your collection. First, let's take a look at the classic wheat penny design. Minted from 1909 until 1958, the wheat penny is famous for its wheat stalks on the reverse side. The 1946 issue is part of that final era of wheat pennies before they were replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. The 1946 wheat penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why you won't find a mint mark on this coin. In 1946, the United States was transitioning out of wartime production, and there was a need for more coinage to support the post-war economy. Now, here's where things get interesting. The red color shade condition. Typically, a coin's condition is graded based on its wear and tear, and this affects its value. The 1946 wheat penny we're discussing today is in red condition, which means it retains a bright, original copper color. Red coins are essentially the most pristine, showing little to no signs of tarnish or discoloration. Coins in red condition are rare to find, especially after years of circulation, because even the best coins start to show signs of aging. A red 1946 wheat penny stands out among the crowd. It's highly coveted by collectors, and that's exactly why it carries a higher price tag. Now, let's talk about why this coin could be worth big money in today's market. The value of a coin like this depends on several factors: its age, condition, and rarity. The 1946 wheat penny is not particularly rare in general, but when you factor in that it's in red condition and has no mint mark, it takes on a whole new level of value. Recent auctions have seen red 1946 wheat pennies selling for anywhere between $250,000 depending on their condition and market demand. However, for a coin in near-perfect red condition, especially one that's been kept safe from oxidation and wear, you could see values soaring even higher, sometimes up to $800,000 or more. Identifying whether your 1946 wheat penny is in red condition is all about looking closely at the color and surface quality. When grading coins, you want to inspect for any signs of wear, discoloration, or damage. Look for the bright copper hue. If the coin is dull or has tarnishing, it likely falls into a lower grade, like brown or even red-brown. A red coin will have a vibrant, almost shiny appearance, with sharp details that make it stand out. If you're not sure, it's always a good idea to take your coin to a professional grader or numismatist. So, why is the 1946 wheat penny in red condition such a must-have for collectors? Aside from its stunning appearance and rarity, this coin holds a special place in U.S. history. The end of World War II marked a time of hope and recovery for America, and the 1946 wheat penny captures that moment in time. Coins like this one can become a symbol of a particular time period. They're more than just currency. They're a link to the past, to the people and events that shaped the world we live in today. That makes them incredibly valuable, not just for their worth in precious metal, but for the history they represent. In conclusion, if you have a 1946 wheat penny in red color shade condition, you're holding a rare, valuable piece of history. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or simply admire your collection, this coin is definitely one to watch in today's market. Thanks for tuning in to today's deep dive into the 1946 wheat penny. If you have one of these in your collection, or if you're planning to add one, make sure you're taking good care of it. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin content. Leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Happy collecting, everyone!